There is ongoing scientific research exploring potential differences between male and female brains. While some studies have suggested that there may be structural and functional differences, it's important to note that the variability within each gender group is much larger than the average differences between the groups. In other words, there is considerable overlap between males and females in terms of brain characteristics. Historically, certain studies have proposed generalizations about male and female brains, but it is essential to approach these findings with caution. The brain is a complex organ influenced by a variety of factors, including genetics, environment, socialization, and individual experiences. Additionally, the notion of gender itself is multifaceted, encompassing various dimensions beyond biological sex. Recent research has emphasized the importance of understanding brain differences on an individual level rather than assuming gender-based disparities. Recognizing the diversity and plasticity of the human brain is crucial in avoiding stereotyping and promoting equal opportunities for all individuals, irrespective of their gender. Certainly. Let's delve deeper into the topic. Structural differences. Some studies have reported differences in the size or shape of certain brain regions between males and females. For example, some research suggests that males tend to have a slightly larger total brain volume, while females may have a relatively larger proportion of gray matter in certain areas. However, these differences, even if statistically significant, are generally subtle and do not imply inherent cognitive or behavioral disparities. Functional differences. Brain imaging studies have explored potential variations in brain activity patterns between males and females. Some research indicates that males and females may exhibit differences in how they process certain tasks or stimuli. For example, studies have shown variations in the activation of brain regions involved in language, spatial navigation, or emotional processing. However, it's important to note that these differences are observed at the group level and do not apply to every individual. Plasticity and influences. The brain is a highly adaptable and plastic organ, constantly changing in response to experiences and environmental factors. Neuroplasticity allows the brain to reorganize itself and modify its structure and function over time. Factors such as education, cultural influences, socialization, and individual experiences can significantly impact brain development and behavior, often overshadowing any inherent gender-related differences. Overlap and variability. It is crucial to recognize that the variability within each gender group is far greater than any average differences observed between males and females. There is substantial overlap in the distribution of brain characteristics between the genders, highlighting the importance of considering individuals on a case-by-case basis rather than making generalizations based on gender. Gender identity. It is essential to distinguish between biological sex and gender identity. Gender identity refers to a person's deeply held sense of their own gender, which may or may not align with their assigned sex at birth. Research on transgender individuals suggests that brain characteristics may be influenced by a variety of factors, including both biological and environmental influences, rather than simply being determined by sex assigned at birth. Overall, while some studies have suggested structural and functional differences between male and female brains, it is important to approach these findings with caution. The brain is a complex and diverse organ, influenced by a multitude of factors, and individual variations outweigh any average differences between genders. Understanding the complexity of the human brain requires considering the immense diversity and plasticity present within the population,